everybody, Scratch Off Ticket Man here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Got 2 tickets here today. Hopefully one of them's the ticket to get nuts out of debt. Crosswords 50 grand, that'd be amazing. Cash for life, $1,000 a week, that'd be sweet. Let's get started here. Crossword. Let's see what the first letter is. I thought for a second this scratching device wasn't going to work here. It felt a bit weird. We're back to the American dime. If you're in America, the dime. First letter we got. Let's get this up here so everyone can see what's going on here. I'm pretty bad at that. I just kind of don't really pay attention to what's going on the video. Hard to get a grip on this dime after rocking the nickel for such a long time. But I started thinking today, I was like, you know what? Luck hasn't been very good lately at all. So maybe we need to switch it up. Not saying I'm superstitious, but I'm just saying, when it's not working, you should try something else. You should go back to old faithful. While we're here, I have another confession to make. The last couple episodes, we've it's hard for me to say. We've been talking about the show Bridgerton, and I mentioned I've seen an episode. My buddy was kind of whipping on it and saying it's not even good. And I'm like, well, it's not for you. The show Bridgerton. He said it's not even good. And I'm like, well, the show's not even for you. Like it's for ladies. Like it's a show for ladies. And I mentioned I seen an episode, and then yesterday I mentioned I've seen like 5 or 6 episodes. I've seen all of it. I've seen the whole thing. I've seen all 3 seasons. I've seen it twice. It's a really good show. Okay, that's the thing. It's trying to, not that I'm ashamed of it or anything, because it's a well done show. It looks really good. The drama's good. Like it's exciting, and I thought it was a pretty good show. And I will say when you get to, no spoilers, but Colin did the right thing. And the Queen was just in how she handled everything, and it resolved the way that I really hoped it would. So, anyways, that's off my chest now. I've seen Bridgerton. I've seen all 3 seasons. I've seen it twice. Okay, done. Moving on. Thinking. I was out for my walk today. Actually, well, not today, but yesterday, late yesterday. Out for my walk. I was thinking. A lot of people have tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. It's one of those things that, you're out in public and you start to notice, because this woman was probably in her mid-50s. And full disclosure, if you were out on a date with her, you're in your 50s, you're still taking care of yourself, still looking good, you're looking for a new partner in crime for this stage in life. If she was to ask you, guess where my tattoo is, your jaw would probably hit the floor, because she'd probably be thinking, A, I don't think you have a tattoo, and B, if you're asking me this, I'm thinking something was left off your Tinder profile, if you're asking me this. But anyways, no, this woman probably in her 50s, like, she had this like, these star tattoos in behind her ear, and I never would have thought that she would have tattoos. And she didn't look like the type that had tattoos, but I was thinking, like lots of people have tattoos. Like, tons of people have tattoos. And then, it's like, you start looking around, and you're like, am I the only person that doesn't have tattoos? Or something like that? And, I thought tattoos, they were nice, but my brain could not comprehend at what point in her life she'd be like, I'm going to get a tattoo. More importantly, I'm going to get a tattoo on a part of my head. Maybe that's not a first one. Maybe that question of, guess what my tattoos are. Maybe that actually is a deeper question. Maybe that's a deeper question. But I was just sitting there. I kind of got lost in the moment thinking about that. It's like, am I the only one who doesn't have any tattoos? And I also got thinking, we all know people that have, not very good tattoos. But there's 2 things about that. There's probably, the, I always forget about the python. We know that the 2 kind of tattoos that a lot of people get. There's the impulse tattoo. There's the People magazine of tattoos when they're standing in line are like, oh, yeah, I'll get a tattoo of that. That's fine. I'll get Tasmanian devil, like, on my shoulder blade or something like that. And he's like, okay, I got you. I guess that's okay. And so there's the kind of impulsy tattoos where you go in and you just kind of get it. You just kind of get it from a book or something like that. You just get it from a wall. Maybe like bringing a picture of somebody. And you're just like, oh, I want this. And I'm like, are you sure? But at the same time, I guess it's probably. I think if you were gonna get a tattoo, and I mean no disrespect to any tattoo tradespeople that may be watching this or hearing about this, but I think if you're gonna get a tattoo, don't get it near the end of the month. And you're probably thinking, what? Oh, I understand. Everybody that pays rent has gotta pay rent. And the idea that if someone's gotta pay rent, the decisions that they might make with I know everyone's noble, everyone's altruistic when it comes to the proprietorships. But the idea of near the end of the month, if rent's gotta get paid, they'll be thinking, yeah, you know what? You know what that Tasmanian devil needs? A friend. Maybe you need a Tweety bird on the other shoulder. And be thinking, okay, I can go with that. Maybe like $50. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So the idea, I think if I was gonna get a tattoo, I'd probably get it a lot closer to the beginning of the month. Like maybe like between day 5 and day like the cutoff would be like day 12. I'd probably say day 12 because I'm probably in a pretty good mood. Rent's paid, everyone's doing good, payroll probably looking good, and then yeah, you probably get honest feedback to be like, you know what, I don't think you need a Tasmanian devil. I think maybe you need. Well, depending on the time zone, but maybe you need barbed wire on your bicep or something like that. Like let's stick with the times here, what people actually want to get done. So, I was just thinking about that. A lot of people that get tattoos, but there's also talking about the barbed wire. You can definitely tell somebody was probably born in late 70s or for sure by the mid 80s if they got a barbed wire tattoo. Just saying that was like a big thing for a while. It was something to keep in mind. But yeah, there was definitely some trendier tattoos. There was a time when everyone got got a little mustache. They got a little mustache on their finger, like on the inside, so they could just put that up the lip. And like that was a cool thing to have. And I remember seeing that and just like, that is not gonna age well. That's gonna age as well as a ironic beard and mustache combo. The thing is, you can shave that off. But you cannot shave off a tattoo. It's gonna be there. Getting tattoos removed sounds really, really painful. Because it's like, yeah, we're gonna put this ink under your skin far enough that your skin can't deal with it. And then we're gonna need a laser to get it out. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. That's something you probably don't want to deal with. But yeah, what other tattoos that are kind of funny? Oh, the other tattoos I thought was really good growing up. Because, like, depending on your circle in high school, there's probably some people that were especially if you're in, like, the artsy community, there's probably some people that wanted to become tattoo artists. And with most, it's funny because, like, I think of there's two groups in life, professionally. There's professionals. Probably sounds really obvious, I just said it. The professionals and there's tradesmen. They're both professionals in their own way. But the idea were, like, a lot of tradespeople, like, they need some places to kind of start getting going. And the idea of, like, if you want to get into be like a tattoo or a piercing person, then you kind of need some guinea pigs to start, drawing on, putting some holes in. So the idea were, like, some of the worst tattoos I saw were from people that were learning how to tattoo people. And then the other thing that I always thought was funny too is like people I know that wanted to get into doing tattoos. They always had like the dominant hand, the other arm was awesome, and their legs were awesome because they would just start drawing on themselves and doing stuff. So they'd get better, and because it's their own body, it's like, well, you only got so much canvas to work with, so like you kind of need to. You really need to go put the effort in here if you're going to draw on your own leg, sort of thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. Don't get me talking about piercings. You want to date somebody, it's just like, oh, Let's just see what kind of piercings they have. It's like, I know when you were born. You were born 1981. Nice eyebrow ring. Good stuff. Still looks, not to say, well, most of those grow out anyways, but it's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny how some of these things can date us. But at the same time, like, you know, some of these tattoos and piercings and whatnot, like, they kind of define us as people. And they, you know, the body is a canvas. The body is a canvas. Be nice to it. You know, and I think it's important. Other people, you know, it might feel like I'm kind of wagging on some of these people with some of their choices and stuff like that. But you know what? Like, being able to look in the mirror and feel good about what we see. I think that's the most important thing. And back to the, you know, initial woman that kind of sparked this thought. Just the idea where, like, you know, she's taking care of herself, a good looking woman. And that little tattoo behind the ear, hopefully it has some meaning. It wasn't just, well, even if it just was a random occurrence to get that tattoo done. At the same time, I'm sure whenever she looks at that, if she sees it or somebody makes reference to it, it's just like, you know, it probably sparks a good memory. Even some of the bad tattoos, I know some people have, or less desirable tattoos people have from some of their friends that were learning and stuff like that. I'm sure it helps remind them, you know, of that time in their life, especially probably earlier, or not say early in high school, but just like later teens. There's a lot of fun stuff that happens there. So, not wagging on people with tattoos at all. Just to be clear about that, and piercings and stuff like that. You know, it's innocent and it's fun. And if you've got a tattoo lasered off, definitely put in the comments between 0 and 50 what that actually felt like, because I'm curious. Not curious enough to get a tattoo just to get it lasered off, but curious enough to know what people were thinking. So we got one line on crossword here. Almost had waffle. Almost had the A. They can't. Oh, we're so close to a whole bunch of stuff. All right, moving on to Cash for Life. If you want to help support the channel, you could like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Let's get going here. Cash for Life, $1,000 a week. That would be the wait. Nothing on game one. Nothing on game one. No, nothing on game two. Okay, game 3 is the big game. If there's a game that we could win, a big game 3. Oh, I thought they put all the cash for. I thought we put all the lives in a row there. I really thought they did. $30, $40. No. All right, game 4. I had a lot of twists in this American Dive. I'm not gonna kid myself here. I thought this would turn the tide for us. $40. I hate when they do that. They put the two together that look the same, and then they get you. They get you when you're not looking. Oh, I thought we had it there too. All right, the last one, game 7. Oh, nothing. Goose eggs again. We're on quite a streak of not doing very well on these cards. Sometimes I thought life would be enough, but it's what it is. All right. Appreciate everyone coming out today and watching this crossword. Nothing. Cash for Life. Not today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Good luck out there.